Yo, what's good? It is your boy JG Tennis back with another video. And yeah, I know I haven't probably been posting a lot, but I'm gonna try to get back to it. So, what am I gonna say? I know I did a lot of videos that are similar to this, like 2022 in review, like my journey from 2019 to now. But let me tell you this. The thing was, I'm gonna be telling you times where I was living my best life. Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. Oh, I'm gonna stop. Why am I singing? I can't sing. I can't sing. I'm not a singer. I'm JG Tennis. I'm a tennis player. I don't sing. And even if I do sing, I'm gonna be bad at it. But yeah. Let me get back to it. I'm here, right? Of course, y'all see me. So I will be talking about moments where I was living my best life. Now, of course, some of y'all already know what's one of the times where I was living my best life. And I'm going to start from the first time I was really living my best life. I lived my best life on so many occasions, but not like these ones. So first is probably one of my top 10 living my best life moments, and that was the summer of 2016. The summer of 2016 was actually a great summer. And the reason why was because I was doing okay. No. If y'all know my Japanese sister Adi, I went to Japan, and Japan was very fun. I really loved it. I met more family members. It was good. I really loved Japan. And I'm stuttering. Why am I stuttering? I was really happy to be in 2016. And 2016 summer was really okay. I did go to some summer camps, but you had movies that came out, and the movies were good. So it was a really okay 2016 summer. Then in junior team tennis state, we had got second place and so close to winning it. So it was pretty okay. Well, not pretty, just pretty okay. It was actually pretty good. I was having a nice summer, nice time, feeling great, feeling good. And yeah, it was cool. Restroom. Dang. I'm trying not to cuss. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry. Then you have another year. Next summer. Summer of. Oh no. Here we go. Summer of 2017. Summer of 2017 was really like one of the first best summer I've ever had since 2016. And the reason why this summer was even better, in 2016 I went to a summer camp, then had a break, before school, and it happened. But 2017 summer was really, really, really good. Again, we came out close in the junior team tennis state championship. But not just that, we went to go see so many good movies. Yeah, I said it. So many good movies. And the movies were great. Spider-Man, Wonder Woman. I forgot what other movies there were, but all these movies were top notch. And it was pretty cool watching those movies because it was really, really, really good. And then after like the 2017 state championships, I didn't go back to tennis until next summer. So what happened next? Summer of 2018. And that's an honorable mention. Summer of 2018. Summer of 2018 was really, really, really good because I was ending 5th grade and I was getting ready to go into a new stage. And the thing was, things were about to change. It's because you're about to go to this new school where you don't really, and some people you're gonna meet new people that you don't really even know. And so you're lucky enough to have some of these people that came from that school go to that school, and I was pretty scared. And then y'all probably know the rest. So summer of 2018, then we finally won state, which was the best thing. We were getting ready, and then we had sectionals, and let me tell you the funniest thing that happened during sectionals. We had lost badly to a Georgia team, right? And after we had lost to the Georgia team, the next day for breakfast I had eaten cereal, right? And my parents and my coach was like, "Why are you eating cereal? Like, you shouldn't." Like, of course I understand, because cereal doesn't really get you to play, like get you right. But the funniest thing that happened was I played like a god. I'm not saying I played like an actual god, but I played unbelievable. Like, I played so good. I played outstanding in doubles, and that gave me a lot of confidence to come back, to bring a team back. And the summer of 2018 was just one of the most was a great summer. And yeah. And then you have 2018 Christmas break. And this was during 6th grade. 6th grade from the start of the year was okay. Really good. I met some new people. It was pretty okay. And then 2018 Christmas break was actually a pretty good Christmas break. Because my Japanese sister came over. And I had a lot of fun. Then Chinese food. I ate Chinese food, spending at my grandma's, and 2018 was really a good year when I watched YouTube and stuff, and it was pretty darn good, like really good. I'm happy. I'm very happy. And 2018 Christmas break, I had friends over at my house, and it was fun. having everyone here, having everyone there, doing a lot of things. Next up, why do I sound like this? Oh my god. Next up, why is one of the best things that ever happened, and that was the summer. I mean, not yet. Was my 42 and start to 2019. 2019 was really my best year of tennis, besides 2022. But that year I was unbeatable. I had won a lot of matches. I had won a lot of tournaments, and that was like really like so good. Like it was like so good to really look at, cause it was unbelievable with how things were going. Like I was winning matches. I was winning close matches, and then when I lost my first match, it was because I won like 5 tournaments in a row, I think, and it was pretty big. And after that loss, I lost to the same guy again, but then I beat him, and it was a pretty great thing when I beat him. I was so happy to beat him because like losing, like he was my first 2 losses of the season, and I finally beat him. And it was my second time beating him too. So it was one of the best experiences to look at, and we won the back-to-back state championships, which was like really good. Man, that was like such a good moment for me. Oh, and I think I already mentioned too much. No, I just mentioned state. I think I already mentioned part of my summer of 2019, which is the next best time living my best life, which was playing. I went to Spain and France. It was cool. Watched Roland Garros, Wimbledon, tennis. My mom found. Why am I stuttering? My mom found Tennis Channel. It was a great thing to look at. I was pretty amazed with how well 2019 was going, and it was great to look at. And one of the best things that you can possibly see happen is really, really, really good. And I never thought that it would be so good to look at. And I don't know why I keep on saying this, but it was great. It was crazy. It was insane. And then I was playing tennis, win goods, won a lot of good matches, and we had won the state championship, just like I already said. And after that, things changed. I was congratulated, won MVP, and it was like I was just so amazed with how things were going. And then in sectionals, I had gotten sick there. But summer of 2019 was really good. Me and Richard did some things, hanged out. It was a great, great, great summer. And I didn't know how things were going to go. next thing you know, another time where I was living my best life, it was really short, but it went okay until that day. And that was, guess what it was? 2019, August to November. When school had started, I was pretty excited going to the school year because I was a state champion, for one thing. I had some of my friends were here, Martez and everybody else. But this happened. One of the biggest things happened. I had some bad things going on during that time period, but it only lasted about a week, or I think a month. No, a week. And then I was just living a good life. I would go home feeling good after school. I'm loving to coming to school. I am feeling great about coming to school. I'm feeling good. I love feeling good. You know why I love feeling good? I just love feeling good. Basically, yeah. So it was, and then, August was, September was getting good. October was really good. November was pretty good until the time I threw up on the bus. And when I had thrown up, I was talking to Uncle Brian on so many occasions. I was loving talking to Uncle Brian, and then which I still do, of course. He's my favorite uncle. But then of course you already know the rest of the story. Coming back from the break, things went so bad, and I had the worst December, January, February, March, April, May. I had the worst first 3 months of my life. It was so bad that I gotten sick so many times. And I was scared to go to school on so many occasions. And I couldn't go home feeling good. I would, and even there weren't times where I have a good day. It then gets worse. It gotten worse. And when things are getting worse, COVID happened. Just like I said many times. April, things didn't get good until April. I mean, not until April, until June, I think. And it gets me to another good time where I was living my best life. And of course, everybody, besides the times I was getting sick, I was really living my best life in the summer of 2020. Summer of 2020 was one of the best summers I've ever had. And it was actually the longest summer. And of course, you already know because of COVID, like, we ended in May and then we didn't go back, like, we were online in like September. So it was a really long period, and it really benefited me a lot because it helped me prepare for 8th grade. And going to 8th grade year, I was having some doubts. I was like, WJ Christian, like, of course, going on at WJ Christian, and I was not like I was having like bad years, like, so I was like I was just trying to get through 8th grade. And guess what happened? I won a tournament, beat Nigel many times. Love you, Nigel. And me and Richard did some video ideas. Me and Joaquin were hanging out. Summer of 2020 is so good. And that's when I started watching a lot of movies with my movie ideas and so many things. So next thing you know, uh, the summer the summer finally came to an end, which was like the longest, of course, all of us, longest summer we all ever have had, but it was good. So this is what happened next. You ready to see what happens next? Is the next part of living my best life. And that is September of 2020 to April of 2021. Now, when school started, it was good, and I was trying to have a normal sleep schedule, but I ended up doing what was good for me, and that was living life in the night. I had such a good time living life in the night. I would go to bed at like 3 or 4 in the morning and then have only about 3 or 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And the reason why is because, when I did my homework, right? And I would get it, like, I would spend a lot of time working on it. Like, the first 9 weeks, I spent a lot of time on my work. And, while watching Alabama games, too. But I did a lot. Like, I spent a lot of time doing my work. And even when it was a lot, I was able to get it done. I would spend my time on it. Like, I would spend a lot of time on it. Like, let me tell you, the first couple of times, It was great. I would listen to start with some sounds, some music, and I also watched some videos of 2020 nostalgia on TikTok. Yeah, probably already know that. Like so many of these sounds make you rethink life, you know? But during this time, I was living my best life. I kind of felt like I know some of y'all were probably were too, but I was living my best life. I was like finally part of the world, like I wasn't alone no more. Of course, I had friends, but I was finally living good. And living good is good. What up watching tennis on some occasions. I was like I was doing great. Well, I was doing bad a little bit in tennis and I got sick on some occasions, but I was having fun. Like I would stay up. I was able to stay up, and in the first 9 weeks, I had gotten all A's. Now it's even student of the month. Student of the month was good, and all 9 weeks I had gotten AB honor roll. Second 9 weeks I did. Third 9 weeks I did. Fourth 9 weeks I did. But it was very, very, very good looking at these 9 weeks. Cause the first 9 weeks I was upset because like Wi-Fi was getting in the way of me succeeding. Like I was like getting mad that I wasn't able to turn my work in on time. My teachers understood, and it was very, very, very good looking back at the matchups. I was having fun. Like after I would do my homework, I would watch YouTube for about 2 hours, and many times I would watch movies, especially during summer of 2020. I would watch a movie every night. And the big time movie I watched during that time was Revenge of the Sith. Was that big time movie in 2020 for me? That's why I called it the best Star Wars movie ever. Especially with what like when it was like moments that give you like chills and rethink like we're in 2020. And then you get moments of chill. And I've watched this movie so many times still now, and it makes me rethink and want to go back to 2020. And you go all the way to my birthday. My birthday was pretty good. Was really good. We weren't. I wasn't able to do a lot. So the only thing I think I did like two. I forgot what I did. I know I did one thing where Richard Joaquim, and Martez Luton had did one thing. It was bad. I'm just playing. It wasn't bad. But then I had I had like the best things in my life, right? Back, I had to take a moment. But so many of these good movies that I watched, including Infinity War, Endgame, they were great movies to look at during COVID year. I watched every MCU movie. And when 20 and you know, it was great. And if you're gonna be like, and for this is my best year at WJ Christian, which people will always want to make it their best year, like last year their best year. But this was the first time I really had a good year. Well, 2020 was like, it really got only good until like summertime. And but even after that, I was having the best time of my life. Hanging out with the best people. Like, it was great. Then, November hit. Like, Thanksgiving was good. December was good. Christmas was good. And then, we go into 2021. I'm pretty excited for 2021. January was good. We were online. I was having good times, and it was great. Then oh my gosh. Then February was really good. So it was like, oh my goodness, like, I'm having a great school year. And when I got to April, it was kind of a little mid and like boring. Really, I should say after spring break. But I treated everything like a weekend. My summer was like short and too busy. That's why it's not falling into the category. But let me get to the last three. I had a good end in 2021. It was okay, but let's get right to it. My 13-0 start to 2022 was crazy. The reason why is because I was a very, very, very dominant player. When I played my first match of the year, it was, oh shoot, y'all can't see me, my bad, y'all can't see me, I'm laying down. But my first tournament of the year, my first match, I played like crap, like literal. And even though I still won in straight sets, it was like literal, like 4-2, 4-1. I was like playing like, and I just realized, I remember why. I didn't stretch before the match or warm up. I just went out there and played, which I regret doing that, even though I still won. But then the next three matches I played like a very good version of myself, and it was like I was happy. And and then there's one match where I played against Nigel, and that was like a big win for me too. 6-0, 6-4. It was like I was up 6-0, 3-0. Like I won the first 9 games, and I was like, oh, dang, I'm playing good. Like great tennis. And then I had like next 6 games it was just survival. Oh no, next 7 games was just survival. I was a little like, what am I doing? And there's times where Nigel had a chance to like get a lead over me, but I kept my ground. Like it was like 15-40, I think, 3-0. Nigel could have got a 4-3 lead against me. Then I didn't let that happen. Then he could have had a 5-4 lead against me. I didn't let that happen either. And then I won in straight sets. So it was a great victory for me. And it really foreshadowed my season a lot. Then I won 9 more games. My first school tennis match was against Leeds, at Leeds, in the freezing cold. And it was like cold as. It was cold, bro. And for me, I was just trying to get out of there. Like, it's kind of like I didn't want to, like, in this one, I didn't really want to play because it was cold. But I was like, I want to play it anyway. I don't want to. I want to see how my first match goes, and even if I lose this match, I'll be like, at least, hey, I played my first school tennis match, and we'll see what goes on during the season. And I ended up winning, 8-1. Like this, like it was like the closest the match was 2-1. Like I was winning 2-1, and then I won the next 6 games, and I was happy to get out of there. I was happy to get out of there. And I was playing great tennis too. Like I struggled to hit some shots early on in the match, but I was just playing flawless and looking good. And then we had a few council matches, and we had our next match against Jemison, which was a big time tennis school as well. And I had struggled in a doubles match, but then you go to the singles match, and the closest the match was 3-2. But then I won 5 straight games, and it was like very, very, very good, a very good match. I was surprised that I won, and I was like, okay, I'm 2-0. Like, well, I'm actually 6-0 overall, but like I'm 2-0 in school tennis. Then we play at Shelby County, right? And after that first point, I had lost the first like point, but then I won 8-0. So it was like a very, 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 very good win for me. I was like, okay, I'm playing great tennis right now. I hope I can keep it up. Next thing you know, 4th tennis match of the year at Corner. I was winning 7-0. Then it was getting dark, and at Corner the baseball lights are more focused. I mean, the lights are more focused on the baseball stadium than the tennis courts, and I won the match at the right time, cause it was getting dark, and who knew that my opponent could have probably cheated his way in. But I continued to play, and I did good. 8-1. I won 8-1. So after that, like when I went to school, everybody knew I was undefeated. Then I had won a $500 gift card, which was the best thing. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm undefeated in tennis and getting a gift card. That's crazy. It was insane, really insane. I was living the best moment of my life. And a week later, we played against Leeds again, this time at home. First home match as well. And I was up 6-0, right? I was winning, which I won the match. Then, it was 6-1 then. And then, we played, it was this crucial game to see what was going to happen. And I put all my energy to get that game, and I ended up getting it, and it was 7-1. So it was just such a good thing I got that game, because I had lost a lot of energy. So I tried my best, cause after that game we couldn't go to the bench yet. So what I did was I tried playing that game, but I tried saving all my energy for me to serve it out, which I did. 8-2, 5-0. Everybody was happy that I was undefeated. Then we played 4 more matches. I won 8-0. I was now 6-0. 8-0 again, 7-0. 8-0 again, 8-0. And then the last match for the big guys, 8-0, and I was now 9-0 in school tennis. How did this happen? How did I do so good? I come to tennis. If I'm being honest, I didn't think I was gonna be that good. Which I'm not that good. I'm not a god. I'm not a god. I'm just a good player. And then my winning streak ended at the hands of Richard Monk from Indian Springs. And I placed third in my section in the regular season. Then I made it all the way to the semifinals in our section, which was really, really big. And I had a good time. So it was a really, 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 really big thing when I was 13-0. I was playing great tennis. I was having it. I was happy. And what about next? Probably the best one, not probably, the best summer and the best time living your best life was the summer of 2022, which I can't get out of my head. This reminds me of 2020, where I was living life good. But this where I was living the best life. June was really, really good. It was okay. After the Auburn camp, June was very good. Won 2 tournaments in June. Had some good times. But like y'all already know, July was the best month I've ever had in my life. And because of the opportunities in Orlando and Maryland, and especially being on winning team, I was on the winning team in Orlando, where we won all of our matches, placed first. And then not in Orlando, that was when I was on the team. And in Maryland, won 7 matches. I was 7-0 in Maryland. Won all of them. Won all of my matches. And that was big. That was the best part. That was big. I expected at least win at least a match, but I won all of my matches. And I was playing the best tennis of my life right there. I impressed so many coaches. And that brought my confidence level up big, which really helped me during my tennis season, because I ended up making it to a final of a tournament when I get my when I just why am I stuttering? Oh my gosh, of a tournament when I got back to Birmingham, cause I was like there's times where like just like I said there's times where I didn't want to play a tennis match, but I played it anyway and ended up winning. Every match I had, I would go in as an underdog. I would make myself believe I'm an underdog. I'm about to lose this match, and most of the time end up winning it. And I was listening to these songs. It was kind of like it's not like TikTok nostalgia from 2020, but I was listening to a lot of Yeat slow version, cause I was living life and being dangerous at the same time, and it was working. Then I was listening to Living Life in the Night. I was having the happiest life ever. I was having the best lifestyle. Oh my god. I couldn't believe what was happening. I never thought that I never thought that things would go this good. And they're going this good right now. Then just like I said, at the end of the year in the final, which was great. So much confidence, so much energy. So excited for everything. And last but not least is October to December. And October to December was like really, really, really good because my birthday month, really good. November was okay, but December was the best, was a very, very, very good part. A very good month for me. Passing my driver's test, I can drive by myself. Even when I came back from, my Japanese sister came back to Birmingham, it was cool. The worst thing was that I was sick a lot, so I couldn't really. I hanged out with her during the nighttime and the evening times, and during the morning times on some occasions. But I was living life good. I was living life great. And I love to live life where life is good. And for me, be living life in these circumstances were really good. And yeah. Now, guys, I may get emotional because I literally miss these days. Now, 2016 kind of really don't miss. 2017 don't really miss. 2018 don't really miss. 2019 The summer, I kind of miss August through October. August to December, I think. Nah, not really. But the summer of 2020, I do miss. And then September to April was really good online. Also miss being like starting off the year undefeated. And y'all already know I miss summer 2022. That was the best summer I've ever had in my life. 2022 summer, 2019 summer, and 2020 summer. Golden Age summers. And I'm thankful to be a part of those summers. Well, everybody, thank you. I'm about to go to bed because it's like 3 in the morning on January 2nd. 22nd, I mean. And it's been your boy, JG Tennyson. Peace out. Wait, I'm going to get to 52 minutes and then. Peace out.